welcome to another Wet News Wednesday. I'm Catelyn, and this is what's been going on in the world. A subgroup of Al-Qaeda has claimed responsibility for last week's terror attacks in Paris. 17 people died in attacks on satirical magazine Charlie Hebdo, as well as at a Jewish deli. The new issue of Charlie Hebdo's magazine came out today to lines all over Paris. They oversold their magazine, proving again that if you tell people they shouldn't do something, a lot more people are going to be interested in it. So, good job doing not what you intended. But the new cover featured a cartoon of the Prophet Muhammad holding a Je suis Charlie sign, and the title read, "All is forgiven." Muslim groups all over the world have said that there will be retribution for this violation. Guys, religion is good for two things: inner peace and guilt in all of the followers of any organized religion. And two, it's religion. It's a self-opening comedy piñata. Learn how to take a joke, bro. Come on. If you thought we were done talking about hacking, you were wrong. Several military socials or social media to you plebeians out there, accounts were hacked this week. And the official statement was, usernames and passwords may not work. No shit. What was your password, military? Fido? Daisy? The name of some general's daughter? It's Twitter, not Fort Knox. Just get it together. I mean, come on. How much money do we give the Defense Department? Find a better password. Final warning. In more international news, a teacher in Russia was arrested and obviously fired for being gay. Russia, I'd like to tell you something. Please prepare yourself. You're a little gay. Have you ever seen St. Petersburg? All those fancy, colorful buildings? It looks like Aladdin and a gay pride parade had a baby. And excuse me, do you know who wears these hats? Queens and the women who love them. Russia, you're gay. Putin and all of his shirtless pictures. All that's missing is the hashtag Instagay. Just saying. We'll love you more if you love yourself. So just come to grips with it, man. Have you ever wondered why politicians act like they can get away with anything? Because they can. In Virginia, a lawmaker who was recently jailed for stooping his 17-year-old receptionist, he's 57, by the way, was reelected. Reelected in an ankle monitoring bracelet. That's right. What? In other political news, John Boehner's former bartender has been arrested. Why, you ask? Because he was plotting to poison the Speaker of the House. You can't get good service at the country club anymore, can you? It's just absolutely devastating. 71 people have died and another 200 are sick after drinking a beer that was contaminated with crocodile bile following a funeral in Mozambique. He didn't want to go alone? Kevin Garnett was ejected from the Brooklyn Nets game on Monday after he headbutted Dwight Howard. Ouchie. Can we talk about headbutting for a minute? I mean, come on, it's like professional sports. People get really riled up. I'm not going to even go there. But I have never had the impulse to hit someone with my face. Maybe I like my face too much, but I feel like I would just be like throwing everything, breaking things, hitting them with my fists, kicking. I feel like there are a lot of physical violences that come before headbutting. Maybe? I don't know. Just talk amongst yourselves. Get back to me on the subject of headbutting. Interesting. Everybody's favorite party happened in Hollywood this week. That's right. It was the Golden Globes with Tina Fey and Amy Poehler, who are awesome. They made fun of everyone. And may I just say, Margaret Cho, you made all of my Kimmy dreams come true. God bless you. Also, Rupert Murdoch proved again this week that you can be a billionaire and maybe not so adept at the social medias. Rupert Murdoch tweeted something to the extent of all Muslims are responsible for all Muslim terrorist attacks, which then prompted everybody's favorite teeny tiny brown man, Aziz Ansari, to retort with, "Really? So what should my 60-year-old parents in North Carolina be doing about this?" Which then prompted my favorite response of all time from Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling, who said, "So if everybody in a religion is responsible for each other, as a Christian, if I'm responsible for Rupert Murdoch, I'd like to auto-excommunicate. Whereas I would like to say, as a Catholic, if I'm responsible for Rupert Murdoch, can I get some sort of residual payment plan? Because I could really use that." The head of the Republican National Party announced this week that if Hillary Clinton runs for president, all of her husband's activities are on the table. No, we're not talking about everything the Clinton Foundation's been doing in the last, decade. We're talking about one man's mid-90s blowjob. Terrorist attacks all over the world, viruses, internet hacking. Oh, no. Let's talk about the fellatio from the one Jewish girl in D.C. who couldn't get out of stain. If you are this obsessed with talking about it, you probably haven't had one in a while. So, my condolences and move on! Next up is a charming story coming out of the state of Alabama, where a middle school has asked all of its students to bring in canned goods. Are they feeding the hungry and helping the community, you might ask? No. They'd like the students to bring in canned goods in case of a school shooting, because throwing a can may stop someone with a gun. While Campbell's is really excited about the new boost in sales, what? How? Sure, no talk about any kind of gun policy change, but let's please arm our students with cans. I'm really excited to see what happens to the teachers after next week's math quiz. Finally, everyone, I'd like to draw your attention to my new fun wine toy. Oh God, don't spill the wine, Pink wine makes me happy in cold weather. But this fantastic contraption is another of my Christmas gifts from the wonderful Aaron and Greg Wright out in Cali. Yeah, they're my cousins. You wish they were related to you. I bet you also wish you had something to hang your wine on in your bathtub. That does it for us this week, everybody. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'd love to keep sending you all of these silly videos. And I hope you have a great week. Remember, if you can't make good decisions, make safe ones.